6, 4, 3, 2, 0, and liftoff for the final launch of Endeavour, expanding our knowledge, expanding our lives in space.
Since the space age came in the 1950s, we have sent thousands of rockets into space and even more satellites. Many of these satellites are now dead, yet they are still in orbit, making somewhat of a mess of things. This could be potentially hazardous. There could be collisions in the future causing utter chaos. Some objects left in space re-enter the atmosphere pretty quick and burn up. But larger objects at higher altitudes can stay in orbit for hundreds of even thousands of years. Debris from rockets and paint fleck could be dangerous into the future. If there are space travelers, this could be dangerous, with debris clogging critical parts of machinery in spacecraft or colliding with bigger items. In the future, humans may become able to travel the cosmos. This means there must be an efficient way of disposing of the garbage and debris we expel. Just as pollution is a problem on Earth, it can become a real threat to the galaxies. The more we pollute the cosmos is the more we destroy our universe. We have even left our rubble behind on the moon. Several companies plan to launch more satellites soon. SpaceX and Amazon plan to have global internet services, which will be an additional 50,000 satellites in orbit. The risk of a calamity will heighten tremendously. New technologies will be needed to maneuver and avoid collisions. The owner of SpaceX, Elon Musk, believes colonizing Mars is essential. There is already an estimated 15,000 pounds of space junk on Mars. Another real risk factor is the International Space Station and SpaceX's Crew Dragon. These are potential collision risks that are taken seriously by NASA. There are pieces of debris the size of softballs and marbles, and millions of tiny particles. Just a piece of paint fleck is a mission killer. A number of spacecraft windows had to be replaced because of the damage done by pieces of paint fleck. In 1996, a French satellite was struck and destroyed by the debris from a French rocket that had exploded a decade earlier. To avoid these types of collisions, hundreds of maneuvering methods are performed each year. The real major threat is to the satellites in orbit. It may be centuries before the exploration of space. By that time, there could be an excessive amount of debris accumulated. Along with the asteroids and meteors, this could be bad. Without clear space, traveling could prove to be extremely dangerous. Spaceships travel at high velocities, and the least bit of impact would be devastating. A collision will be almost impossible to avoid. Without a method of proper disposal, there is no sure future for space travel.